I don't think a woman should ever ask for anything. I think a woman needs to state her need, and he gets to choose whether he does it.
Rappin' dope, rappin' dope, rappin' dope.
Welcome back to Rappin' Doe. We got us another delusional, interesting show for us today. And you know, we try to get the fellas together, tighten them up on their money and their dating. But listen, I'm gonna sit up here and tell you this. At this point, the content creates itself. Today, we got another woman addressing the delusion of some women in the dating industry. Now, I'm gonna give my 2 cents, go back and forth. I know y'all ain't asked for the 2 cents, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Get your Dutchess, get your tequila, whatever you do, and we gonna tap into this. So, without further ado,
when it comes to asking for help or support financially, when is the right time to feel comfortable doing that?
I don't think a woman should ever ask for anything. I think a woman needs to state her need, and he gets to choose whether he does it. So even if you guys are getting serious in your relationship, it's still not time to say, can you help me pay my rent? Well, paying your rent is crazy because you should be paying your rent regardless. But let's say your tires blow and you need help getting new tires, because that's different. You should be putting gas in your car. You should be paying your car note if you have one. You should be paying your rent or your mortgage. That's a no-brainer. Self-sufficiency, no-brainer. Welcome to adulthood. But
how about that? Newsflash. Welcome to adulthood. Like, asking somebody to pay your rent to date you is crazy. Like I said, this content writes itself. Like, I don't know what's going on outside, but thank God I never ran into none of these types of women in my dating history. I think I only had one woman ask me for money. I think it's because I don't give off sucker shit. I don't give off sucker. You know what I mean? And I also don't, I mean, you can tell I got my shit together, but I also don't give off, oh yeah, I got one. Some of them might try you, but I only had one try me. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's interesting outside. I don't know what's going on, but pay your rent is crazy.
are things that come up that might knock you off, right? So let's say you need 4 new tires. Well, tires are what, $1,000 probably? $1,000 for someone that only makes, 50 grand a year, that's a lot of money, right? So now I got to put it on a credit card. And if you're with somebody that does better, then you could share with him. I can't believe I got to get 4 new tires. And honestly, I would lead with a question. I need to get new tires on my car. Right now, it's just a really tough time. Do you think that I should just invest in 2 new tires? And does it make sense to get the other 2 later? Or do you think I should stretch it and do 4 new tires?
Now that's a very mature womanly thing to do. Because truth be told, dope women don't have to ask for things. And I wish more women would understand that. If you just a dope person, like you just, you put your best foot forward, whatever that may look like to you. Like you're funny, you're nurturing, you're sweet, you got a soft voice, argumentative, all the good stuff that us men look for. If you're that, trust me, you don't have to ask for anything. It's just like, if you have kids, for example, if you have a kid and they do things without you having to ask them. They take the trash out, they wash the dishes, they clean their room without you having to ask. You're more inclined to do something for that kid. They don't have to ask. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to ask if you're genuinely being a dope person. And I wish more women would get that, because that's the gem. Just be dope and you won't have to ask.
Done is I've told this man without asking this man, I need new tires on my car. And then what he does from there gets to show you how invested he is in you. If you guys are dating seriously, he's probably going to say something along the lines of, let me see what I can do. Maybe I could put something on it, or baby, I'll take care of your tires. I have no idea. If you're not serious, don't even say that, because men know you're fishing to get money. Don't say that. I'm talking about if you are in a serious relationship. But I don't feel like you should ask your man. I feel like you should state the need.
I like that. If you're not serious, I mean, duh. Like, we just kicking it, right? This might be our first time kicking it. The very next day, you talking about, yo, can you buy these bundles? Trust and believe. That's the last time you gonna get a whiff of this cologne. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And that's what's going on right now. We got this prostitution era. People, like to turn their nose up at that, but that's exactly what's going on. It's very transactional. Now, like I said, I ran into one in my whole dating history that tried it. It was a one night stand too. Like, yeah, can you take me home? Yeah, I got you. Oh, I gotta stop at the hair store. Oh, all right, no doubt. Take it to the hair store. You not coming in? I'm on to it, right? Like, women think they got game. You're not slicker than a can of oil. Like, but I'm on to it, so I play it long, you dig? You coming in? I go in. I'm close to the door though. Trust and believe. I'm close to the door. I ain't shopping around with you. Like, I don't even know you like that. I just hit it. Type shit. She get to the counter. She turn around. You not gonna pay for this? I already knew I was gonna hurt them feelings. Like, what you think this is? Hell no. Man, we got in the car. That was the most quietest ride I ever been in. That's like kind of when you lose at the casino, how that ride be quiet as shit on the ride home. Yeah, that ride was quiet as shit. Like, man, and trust and believe, that was the last. I mean, that goes without saying. It's like, yeah, you done blew your load, baby. But yeah, don't be, if it ain't serious, like, don't be doing that, ladies.
Men that love you want to solve the problem. So he's either going to say, okay, let me get 2 tires and I'll get your next 2 tires in 2 weeks, or let me get all 4 tires, or damn, babe, like it's not a good time for me. Oh, let me see what I could do. Or you get 2 tires and then in 2 weeks I'll get the next 2 tires. He's solution oriented because he cares about you. But if you don't know this man's last name, if you ain't never spoken to nobody in his family, if you can't name one person in his friend group, if you have no idea where he lives, if he has no idea where you live, if you don't even know what kind of car he drives, if you don't even know if he has siblings, don't even state your need.
For real. Like, what is you doing? Where did that thought process even come from? Like, what made you even fix your face to ask somebody that you don't even know like that? I guess you gotta try. I don't know how that works as a woman, but it seems like you have a group of women that's trying to get the most they can get out of somebody for the least amount of effort. I think that's what everybody's really trying to do. Everybody is a tug of war. You trying to get something out of me, I'm trying to get something out of you. Like, I think that's what's going on. Like, instead of people just mutually liking each other. Like, whatever happened to that? Because that's the only thing I've been experiencing. I haven't experienced this one time.
Qualified, okay? You don't know this man well enough to ask him for anything. So stop asking.
Stop asking. Makes you look crazy. And it's crazy. Well, another crazy thing is I have 2 videos. I got 2 for y'all today. Same premise, and it's the same lady. They need to clone her. Because, but they say common sense is not common. I mean, this is the normal way of thinking. I would think, in my opinion, this is the normal way a woman should think. Where things went off the rail, we can go down a rabbit hole on that. But let's get into this one. I'm, go back and forth with y'all. We gonna watch this. Like,
it's okay to ask men for money and get mad when you don't want to give it to them.
even she
Why are
laughing.
you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Let Sarah run the show.
Even she laughed.
Why do men get mad when
No,
women?
why do women think it's okay to ask for money from men and get
It's not
mad?
okay to ask for money. Women, ladies, stop asking that man.
But he
for
wants
money.
to take me out on a date,
I
Sarah.
don't care.
But he wants to take me out. I was chilling
I love
today.
that. He's taking you out. That's the money.
I need my
That's
hair
the
done. I
exchange.
need my nails done.
Then go get it done. And why is your hair not done? And why are your nails not done? Why do you not live a life?
Now that sounds crazy, right? But it's actually a group of people, group of women that think like this. So fellas, the fellas that I'm talking to are men of means or men that are in the process of having means. Ain't nobody putting up with that. But if we rock with you, yeah, we might do that though. But you're not about to come to the table demanding that. This is how you know they haven't dealt with any man of substance. Because you would know that's out of pocket. You come to the table, you be dope. You be what I need you to be. And then we could talk about gifts. But if you don't measure up, what makes you think you're getting like, yo, I don't even know you yet. We about to go out on our first date and you tell me I gotta pay for you.
So now all of a sudden you have to go get those new things. Also, even if you had to get a brand new outfit, why don't you have outfits in the closet?
I do
Why
have
do
outfit.
you
I
feel
need a
like
new one for
man-
the date.
Why do you feel like a man
need a
that
new
doesn't
one.
even know you is supposed to invest in you? Because please believe he's taking you and 3 other women out. He's not committed to you. It is so expensive for a man to date. In fact, men, stop spending money on these women.
I love when a woman said, because when we say it, but they call women like that a pick me. Like, who come up with these weird ass terms? Pick me. Oh, she a pick me because she speaking logically and like a woman for real. Y'all crazy.
I think men should do more than a coffee date.
This why this is why they call you a pick me right here. You telling men to stop spending money?
No,
What?
If she asks you for $1, don't spend any money on her. And ladies, stop this. See, because this is look, I gotta say this. See, now I'm sitting up. Y'all done made me mad. Here we go.
See, a woman is even getting frustrated with this bullshit. There's a stat that I just seen recently that women, the gay stuff, when they get together, 2 women, you would think, logically thinking, people with logic, you would think that women, they know how to acquiesce to each other. They're both women. They know about each other's emotions. They know, they can talk girly talk with each other. Like they can bond. You know how girls can make friends more easily than men make friends. Like you would think like they can interact with each other seamlessly. But stats show that they have the highest rate of domestic violence, the highest divorce rate when they get married. How is that possible? I thought men were the problem. So how is it that y'all can't even get along with each other? But then y'all want us to understand y'all. So it's not the men here. It's arguable. Argue me in the comments. But if women can't agree with each other, how are we supposed to agree with them? Like, they can't even understand each other. But I'm playing devil's advocate here because I don't have no problem with none of my lady friends. Let's get into it.
You know what? I'm sick. I'm ready to go. Your slip about the size of your whole head.
I know. Okay, I gotta shrink down. My producer told me. Oh, God, okay. This is the thing, ladies. Now, some of y'all sometimes take my advice and you use it in the wrong way for manipulation. And I'm not not giving y'all advice so that you can manipulate, okay? I've made it perfectly clear 1001 times on this podcast that it is perfectly okay to state a need, and a man that loves you will solve the problem. Oh my God, I blew my tire. He will put a new tire on your car if he can, if he has the means to do that. Oh my God, I can't get a babysitter for tonight. I have to cancel the date. He will provide money for the babysitter because you don't have it right now. Oh my God. Now, the part that a lot of women are missing is a man that loves you will solve a problem. If that man does not know you, your problems are not his to solve. They are yours to solve. And I think that too often what we do as women is we feel so entitled to the fact that a man is supposed to do all these things for me. Why? He doesn't even know you. He does.
Yeah, like, what is that? Who, like, where did this thought process come with these women? Because apparently they're out there. I'm glad I haven't ran into them. But when and if I do, I'm just curious to know, where did this thought process come from? Where did you learn it? It couldn't have been from a woman with a successful life, because this is absurd. This is, I gotta give you some sound effects. This is crazy work.
You're dope. He doesn't know if what you look like in the morning. To be honest, he doesn't even know if you're genuine. Are you really there for him? Or are you there to eat a meal? And that's the problem. I think that men have also been so jaded in the sense where they feel like everything is so transactional that now we live in a prostitution era. I bought you dinner, I get to have sex. No. And this way, when you go to a coffee shop for a date, or you go to the bookstore for a date, or you go feed the geese for a date, whatever it is that you want to do that costs $50 or less, unless you're the type of man that really loves steakhouses. And
Hey, yo, did I not just say this? Did I not just say all of that? That's crazy. I literally just said all of that. I gotta run that back.
transactional, that now we live in a prostitution era.
We live in a prostitution era. I'm cool, but my thing is, let's not be mad at the truth of it, what we're calling it, because that's exactly what it is. If it's transactional, it's like, all right, boom, like, I'll give you this, but you give me that. And she like, you give me this and I give you this. That's called prostitution. But when you call it that, oh, ain't nobody no prostitute. But you are though. Oh, I ain't no hoe, but you hang with hoes and you wear what they wear and you go where they go. So you gonna tell me your girls are hoes, but you not? Come on. Like, stop being stupid or acting stupid. How you gonna be doing whole things but then don't want to be called a hoe? That's like a snitch doing police things but don't want to be called a snitch. Like, the dodging of accountability needs to be studied in this era. Like, it's wild. It's wild.
You dinner, I get to have sex. No. And this way, when you go to a coffee shop for a date, or you go to the bookstore for a date, or you go feed the geese for a date, whatever it is that you want to do that costs $50 or less, unless you're the type of man that really loves steakhouses. And
Right. Like, how you gonna come demanding $200-300 steakhouse dinners? I don't even know you. Now it's a different story. Like she said, if I'm already going and I just want some female company, yeah, you might get that. But you can't just be pulling up talking about some, oh, I don't go on coffee dates, I only. Like, yo.
just what you do, and you're inserting a girl here. Now, if you are the type of man that's actually interested in getting to know a woman, and that woman is actually interested in getting to know you, stop spending money on her. And if she tells you she doesn't want to go out with you because it's going to take energy and time and all of these things, she doesn't like you. She doesn't like you. She doesn't want you. She wants what she can get from you. And I think that.
And fellas, this is any fellas that's watching this. You need to go outside. Not to necessarily take down as many women as possible, but you need to date. But only once you're in a position to date. Right? This channel is for the men that are of substance and want to be of substance. If you're one of these men, none of this stuff applies to you unless you're green. Unless you're green and you don't know these different nuances here. It's like they need to acquiesce to your program. And like she said, if you already do those $200 and $300 steakhouse dinners, that's a different story. But if you're a man of substance, you call the shots. That's the position you want to be in. You don't know a woman come around calling no shots around you. Like, what? And that's where you need to get mentally and actually. So none of this stuff rolls off you like, water on a duck.
You need to get privy to the fact that if that woman asks you for anything, ghost her. If that woman tells you, I need a babysitter and able to go out, well, what'd you do every other time you went out? I didn't ask you to have kids. Those kids are not my responsibility. That's on you. Now, if he's very interested and he says, you know what? I know you got kids. Let me get you the babysitter for tonight. I would love to take you out. Now you just get extra points. Now I know that you actually care. I know that you're actually thoughtful. I know that you're actually chivalrous. I know that you're thinking that you're just rising up in the ranks. But if you, as a woman, this is Hunger Games. I told you. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Sarah, don't piss me off.
I'm just saying, y'all think I'm playing. I'm not. All I'm saying is no. And ladies, stop thinking that man deserves sex because he doesn't. He does not deserve your body for a dinner.
Oh, no. Don't whoa now.
He does not deserve your body for the same way that you had to get ready and get dressed up and give him energy and he paid for dinner or tea or the walk in the park and gave you energy. That's the transaction. Sex and money are not a part of the transaction. That is called prostitution. And we've got to dead this prostitution era.
She said it. But yeah, I'm of the premise of I'm the other way around with it. Because to keep it PG, if you check all boxes, bro, it's not do you deserve coochie? Is it does she deserve that baby leg? Does she deserve the baby leg? Because that's what I be thinking. Is she crazy a little bit? If I give her this baby leg? Nah, for real. I'm on that. She talking about does he deserve the coochie? No. Does she deserve the baby leg? Shout out to Wallow. No Diddy. But he the one who I heard that term from. I was like, yo, I think that be me. I'm baby leg. All right, I'm done. But yeah, that's what I'm on. Does she deserve the baby leg? But yeah, like, what's she talking about?
Or the walk in the park and gave you energy, that's the transaction. Sex and money are not a part of the transaction. That is called prostitution. And we've got to dead this prostitution era. We've got to dead the transaction. I'm so sick of it.
I'm working.
Listen, this is what's going on in society. Content creates itself. Let me know what you think down the bottom, man. The comments. When is it okay for a man to give a woman money? Like, what are the parameters? Like, what are y'all thinking is going on in this dating society? Like, let me know in the comments, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and be prepared for the next video. Holla at your boy.